Hi, this is Scott Love with recruitingmastery.com. I've been training for about 5 years. I've been in the search industry for about 13 years. And I've been in a lot of offices of search firms that I've done consulting at. I've done a lot of keynote speaking, so I've met a lot of people in the business. And there's basically two types of people in the executive search industry. One type of person, they're content with where they are. They don't want to get better. They don't want to work harder. They don't want to push themselves. That's okay. The other type of person, they see who they really can become, and it's their challenge to become that person. They don't let dust collect underneath their feet. They're always pushing forward, always trying to get ahead and improve themselves. If that's you, I'm talking to you right now. If that's not you, I hope I make you uncomfortable. Because let me ask you this question, just like I did in a previous video. What could you do if you spent every hour of every single day for a year performing at your peak performance level? Out of all the recruiter training out there, I'm the only one that talks about how you can reach your state of peak performance and apply that to the mechanics of search. I want to share 3 things with you that you can do today that can put you on that path to true achievement. It's a concept of being disciplined. Every top producer in the industry is extremely disciplined. They're extremely focused. How can you become that type of person? Well, you got to declare it. You got to say, I want that. The game of recruiting is a game that rewards the person that wants it the most. Do today what others aren't willing to do so you can have tomorrow what others can't have. That was my philosophy when I got into that. When I first got into business, I was with a firm that really didn't invest a lot of training. I had Tony Burns' videos and we had Steve Finkel's videos. Every day at lunch, I'd watch those. I'd eat my lunch, I'd brown bag it, and I watched the training videos every day. I was able to go out there and find other training products in the search business and sales business. I go to every seminar I could get my hands on, every training product I could get my hands on, and that's how I really learned the business. Whoever wants to win the most will get that. It's not as dependent upon talent as much as you would think as it is on desire. Now, how do you become more disciplined? I want to share 3 action steps with you that you can do today that can make an impact in your production tomorrow. The first one is this. Before you go to bed every night, ask yourself this question. If I only accomplished 3 things tomorrow, but I'd still call it a good day, what would those 3 things be? Write your goals down. And we've all been to goal-setting seminars. Write your goals down. Your goals must be written. Everybody knows that. But every time I go to a seminar full of recruiters and I ask them this question, how many of you here write your goals down and you've got a daily plan every day before you go to bed at night? You know how many people raise their hands? Probably only about 10% of the room, if that. Not everybody does. It's really a choice. Who's willing to do that? Are you willing to do that? If you're not going to reach your peak performance level. You're just not. Success is a choice and it comes with those people that take it. Success is taken more than it's earned. So you take control of that. You say, I will choose to write my goals before I go to bed every night. Look at tomorrow. What are the 3 things I want to accomplish for tomorrow? And write them down. See, when you develop a habit of discipline in one area, it carries over into other areas of your life. I went to a 4-year military college. I went to the United States Naval Academy at Annapolis, Maryland. And being disciplined is not my normal state. I'm all about fun, baby. You want to go play poker? You want to play golf? Hey, I'm all over that. Being disciplined is not my normal state. But I learned that if I could find one area of my life and become disciplined with that, that habit would carry over into other areas. Every night before you go to bed, write down your 3 goals for the next day. Here's your second action item. Read 2 pages a day from some sort of a motivational or an inspirational or a business book. Some sort of a book that helps nurture your soul or teaches you something about your business. Most people aren't willing to do that. Now, some people say, when I talk about this in my seminars, they say, I want to read 7 books this month, Scott. I'm like, no. That's not the right way to approach this. No, I want to read 7 books. I want to read 7 chapters a day. No. 2 pages a day, every day. That's what you should be focusing on. Because if you say, I want to read 7 chapters a night, and you go to bed, and it's 11:30 at night, and you're in bed, and you remember you didn't read, you're not going to get up and read 7 chapters. If it's 2 pages, you'll get up and you'll read 2 pages and then go back to bed. But you have to do that every single day. I heard Jeffrey Gittimer, my friend Jeffrey, talked about this when I first got into training. 2 pages a day from a sales book. You see, 2 things are happening. Number 1, you're learning about your business or you're nurturing your soul. And number 2, you're creating that habit. Not everybody's willing to do that. Can you believe that? Everybody has time to read 2 pages. When you're in the bathroom brushing your teeth, you got time to read 2 pages a day. But you know what? Most of the people that are watching this right now, they're not going to make that change. They choose not to. That's why whenever there's a dip in the economy, it doesn't bother me, because the people that are willing to work hard and work smart and apply everything that they have intensely and focus and be disciplined, those are the people that are going to be okay. If that's you, you don't have a thing to worry about. If that's not you, you might want to consider changing. Here's your 3rd action item. Every morning when you wake up, declare what type of day it's going to be. You have a choice over your day. Are you going to be a victim or are you going to be a victor? You choose what kind of day you want to have. Whenever I drive to work, sometimes I wake up and my mind is a mess with all this stuff going on in my life and it gets me down and I say, no, wait a minute. Today is going to be a great day. I choose to have a wonderful day. I choose to have the most exciting day of my life. So I tell myself that today's going to be a great day. Everything I touch turns to gold. I tell myself affirmations. Everybody I talk to wants to do business with me. I tell myself that. I attract that to me. I was so excited when my little boy, 2 years ago, he's 7 years old now, we're leaving on a Saturday morning to go somewhere and he says, Daddy, today's going to be a great day. I'm like, oh, this kid's getting it. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. One thing I want to share with you. I'm offering a special during Memorial Day, during this week and next week, on my 2-day recruiter video series. Twice a year I have a seminar in Las Vegas. We have a good time, but we also learn a lot of stuff also. This is pretty much everything I know about recruiting. I recorded it 1 year. It's a whole 2-day seminar on 8 separate DVDs, so you can watch them in your computer, you can watch them at home. If you want the curriculum, you can go to my website in the product section. It's recruitingmastery.com. Look for the product section. You'll see the entire curriculum. But it's everything to do with getting better candidates, the passive candidates to do business with you, to send you their resume. If they're not interested, how can you get 2 referrals from each of them? How can you deal with clients, negotiate higher fees, sell retainers, and become more disciplined and create a daily plan every day and reach your goals? It's 2 days worth of information. Now, I sell this on my website normally for $450. I've sold a lot of these. I've sold several hundred videos. I give you a better than money back guarantee. If you buy this and you don't like it, I'll give you your money back and you can keep it. I've made that offer to everybody that's bought these and not one single person has taken me up on that. One recruiter billed $500,000 because of the information on here. What I'm doing, the special I'm offering, instead of $450, you can get this for $297. I'm offering you a pretty big discount. $297 off that price, plus I'm also giving you an autographed copy of my book, The Recruiter's Adventure Book, forward by Jeffrey Gittimer. Jeffrey wrote the forward for me when I first wrote this about 5 years ago. This gives you a mental map of achievement. The secret to success in recruiting is not in rebuttal number 34. It's not in the magic script. It's how you think. If you think at a higher level, you attract higher level people to you. This is my gift to you, $297 during Memorial Day, this week and next week. Not Memorial Day, but the Memorial Day holiday, the period, the season that we're in. $297. If you're one of the first 10 people that orders this, I'm also going to give you 30 minutes of coaching absolutely free as my gift to you, just for the first 10 that order this. Visit my website, it's recruitingmastery.com. I hope this video clip made a difference for you. Thanks for watching. Now get back on the phone.